If you're a business leader out there and you're wondering, who should I put in charge of IT in my organization? This video is for you. My name is Dave Mason. I'm the CEO of Shift IT Solutions based in Oakville, Ontario, Canada. And I have some news for you. The person that's at the end of the day responsible for IT in your organization is the same person that's looking back at you in the mirror as you're brushing your teeth. It's you. However, that doesn't mean you can't designate somebody to be primarily responsible for this area of your business. I would suggest that person be a member of the executive team. At a minimum, you need somebody who's going to be able to push back and make sure that if you're taking the company in the wrong technical direction, that they speak up and they're willing to challenge you, because that's the relationship you need, that this person can guide the organization with you in the right direction. They don't need to be technical, but they need to have the ability to have a back and forth conversation with you and feel comfortable doing so. What we see in our technology advisory services practice is sometimes companies are reluctant to do this because they don't have a member of the executive team who has technical knowledge. So they tend to diffuse responsibility amongst a group of executives, an IT committee, and that doesn't lead to the best IT policy decision making. I am a former Army officer, and one of the things that the military does really well is they create a chain of command where responsibility is really clear. It's hard to diffuse that responsibility for tasks to anybody but yourself, so you take ownership of the task. Same thing has to happen with IT in your organization. A single person has to own it. When you diffuse the responsibility and everybody's responsible for IT, nobody's responsible for IT, and you don't want that situation. I see things like IT committees come up, and if you think about another functional area of your business, say like HR, could you imagine managing that by committee? Jim is on the HR committee. Jim says, well, I think it's okay to grab somebody's ass in the office once in a while. You're just joking around. It's no big deal. You'd be horrified. You say, Jim, we can't do that. Are you crazy? It doesn't work like that. We're going to get sued. We can't have that type of relationship in our business with our employees. You'd get the company in a lot of trouble. But in the IT context, somehow Jim's vote counts. So the HR side, you have designated somebody to run that, and you have policies and procedures that are implemented in the company, and everybody's expected to follow. Jim's opinion doesn't really matter because the policy has been set by the person responsible for HR. In the IT context, if Jim says, hey, well, I don't think we should really worry about complex passwords or passwords that change frequently because my department, they tend to forget their passwords and I don't want to have that disruption of them having to reset and do all that sort of thing. Doesn't matter, Jim. It's good policy for the organization. It's the organization that matters. We're implementing this IT policy. But for some reason, this is a valid solution in IT, where in other functional areas, it's not. Designate an individual who will own this area. Groups of people tend to make riskier decisions than single individuals. It's called risky shift. It's a factor in group decision making, group dynamics. So when somebody is responsible for something, you will get a more conservative policy put in place than if a group of people are responsible, because they can point fingers in the other direction. Make somebody solely responsible. This will result in better IT policy in the end and better accountability for you, because you can go to a single individual. If you don't have somebody who has IT knowledge at the level that you need this person to be at, that's okay. Find an advisor. There are people like ourselves who can give this individual the technology information that they need to make sound decisions, and in a way that they can understand it. It's a really, really critical relationship. You want to have an advisory relationship to the same extent that your advisor can push this person and challenge this person in the same way that this person needs to push and challenge you. Because what's going to happen is they're going to suggest good policy for your company. There may be some pushback because of business issues, cost, whatever that may be, but that advisor needs to be able to challenge and say, no, this is important. You need to look at this differently. And they need to be able to explain it in a way that that person understands. And at the end of the day, can explain it to you. That's how you implement good IT policy in your company and make sure that you're doing all of the right things. You need single points of accountability and somebody that can advise that point of accountability in a way that you understand. Then you'll make good IT decisions. If you found this video helpful, there's lots more on my channel, so please subscribe. It'll give you an idea as to how to better manage IT as a business leader in your organization. If you want to learn more or chat, I welcome a private message, an email, or even give me a call. We can talk about how you use IT in your organization and how you can better improve this critical functional area of your business. I hope you found this video helpful. Once again, my name is Dave Mason from Shift IT Solutions, and I genuinely thank you for your time.